We've been here at the Tech Home Show sponsoring this event probably 3, 4, or 5 times. I kind of lose count now, but I love this show. It's a great opportunity for us to get close and actually talk on a deeper level than some of the other trade shows where we have, mindless waves of zombies kind of walking across our booths and whatnot. That's a compliment to you, Josh.
Let's make sure we got this on tape.
Yeah, make sure it's there. Right. I appreciate that.
Mindless waves of zombies.
Well, it's true, right?
Sounds like a good name for a band. Mindless waves of zombies.
Should trademark that. Yeah. Well, like I said, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Taz Khalil. I'm the product manager for a very exciting product at Broan-NuTone that I'll tell you about in a little bit here. But generally speaking, if you've been to one of my presentations before, you'll see this slide here. And this is kind of our consumption as individuals, as human beings, right? We eat 4 pounds of food a day. If you're like me, maybe 6, maybe 7, maybe 8. It varies by day, okay? I try to work on it. But generally speaking, on average, we eat about 4 pounds of food a day. We have, 8 pounds of liquid that we drink every single day. But that big kettlebell in the middle, right, is air, which is kind of weird because when we think about air, it's, weightless, right? But if you look at it from a volumetric perspective, it's 6 Olympic-sized swimming pools worth of air every single day. And so as builders, as integrators, as consultants for our homeowners, when we look at the things that we want to do to improve their health and wellness, to kind of take their life to make it better, to help them sleep, to help them live and do whatever it is, we look at air, at Broan-NuTone, we look at air as the number one thing. So you might be thinking, great, we're all breathing air, wonderful, I can take a big breath, I'm not going to die tomorrow. But with that, there is a change in the way that we've been building homes over the past couple of years, right? Now we're focusing more and more on energy efficiency. We're focusing more and more on being able to take our homes and make them as tight as humanly possible. But the key things that we're forgetting about is that as we do that, we also need to think about the ventilation and the indoor air quality within that space. If you think Taz is full of BS and I don't know what he's talking about, well, let's look at some BS from the DOE or from some of the other reputable sources that have kind of done studies around this stuff, right? And as we've become better and better at building homes, our building tightness has gone down over the years from 12 ACH 50, meaning your home on average kind of changes air every hour 12 times, to now, in the 2s and the 1s and the 0.1s, I've seen as low as 0.05, which means you're really not getting any sort of air exchange within your home naturally. And then when we look at the solutions that are out there today, we feel like we're kind of living in the Stone Age to a certain extent. The products that we have today are, sensing products. They're products that allow us to understand that we have a problem, but they don't necessarily fix the problem, right? It's kind of like replacing your thermostat with a thermometer, right? It's great that it's on the wall, but it, isn't doing anything to help heat or cool you. And that's kind of where we're taking our products, is more from a sensing capability to a thermostat capability, where we just have the ability to sense and actually fix the problem. So then, as builders and as individuals, you might be thinking, great, what's the challenge, right? What's the issue? And to me, and in my years in working at Broan and working with builders, the real challenge is, historically we've relied on the HVAC and the electricals, the trades in the industry, to be able to come up with these solutions for us. But, as we work with these individuals, and not knocking anyone who's an HVAC contractor or an electrician, you're our number one customer, please stay with us. Unfortunately, in many situations for products that are, high-tech, HVAC contractors and electrical individuals are technically under-equipped to be putting these products in, to be integrating these systems into your whole home platforms. They have focus on cost, not necessarily features and functionality. They focus on ventilation being the ability for you guys to meet code, and that's kind of a minimum standard, right? We're in the Lux group right now, right? The high-vol guys are trying to meet minimum standards. We should strive for a higher level, right? A higher level of indoor air quality. And so to do that, right, we kind of look at how indoor air qualities should get implemented, right? Ideally, we still need to work with the trades and the mechanicals to be able to put that equipment in, to be able to have that ventilation equipment, to be able to have that heating and cooling equipment implemented into the house. But we should be looking at integrators to be able to bring the technology, to be able to connect that information, to be able to automate that system, to be able to create a better world. And with that, I'm happy to announce one of the things that we're doing at Broan-NuTone to be able to make individuals, builders' lives a lot easier is we're working with a company here. I've got Seth here today, who's part of the PureTech Alliance. They're a group that basically works with integrators and bridges the gap that I mentioned earlier between the kind of trades and the HVAC contractors, as well as the integrators that are in our world that we're used to today. There's a massive amount of training, there's a massive amount of work that needs to be done to get those two people on the same page. And with our partnership in the PureTech Alliance, we're going to have a network of individuals that are going to be very well equipped to be able to help you and your homes implement these solutions without having to have a huge amount of legwork to be able to have that conversation up front. Again, who is the PureTech Alliance? Well, there are 12 different companies located all across the United States that have expertise in this, that do huge amounts of training, that do huge amounts of work with builders and integrators. And of course, from the HVAC contractor side, we at Broan-NuTone have 90 years worth of experience working in that field. So bringing those two partnerships together, bringing those two capabilities together, ultimately helps you guys all as builders implement these solutions much easier. So with that, I'll leave you guys with a quick video about my product. If you guys have any questions or are interested, please stop by. We're in the middle of aisle 300, so smack dab in the middle. Just walk straight in and you'll see ourselves and Seth and the rest of my team. So thank you for your time, and I'll leave you with this quick video.
Overture uses sophisticated sensor technology to monitor a home's indoor air quality and does something about it. Overture, the first fully integrated, connected indoor air quality system. Sensors in the form of wall controls and room sensors continuously monitor for pollutants like high humidity, smoke or carbon dioxide, volatile organic compounds, and small particles like dust and dander. When these sensors detect a rise in indoor air pollution, they will turn on the nearest Broan-NuTone or best ventilation fan and range hood to remove the pollutant. While that is happening, a smart plug turns on the home's fresh air system, which will bring in fresh, clean air from outside. The whole system works seamlessly and quietly to monitor and improve indoor air quality. Overture's intuitive phone app provides instant access to current air quality levels, as well as a variety of options and customizations to help maintain indoor air quality and comfort. Overture provides homes with clean, healthy air without the need for remembering to turn on and off the ventilation systems. Overture, for a safer, cleaner, and more comfortable home.